3 Republican Party committees on Tuesday asked the Georgia Supreme Court to halt Saturday early voting in the U.S. Senate runoff. The petition OCO filed by the Republican National Committee, the Georgia Republican Party and the Republican SACO Senate campaign arm OCO asks the Statutorily High Court to issue an emergency stay to block counties from offering voters the opportunity to cast ballots on the Saturday after Thanksgiving. In their petition, the Republican committees argue that only 10 counties OC all of them Democratic-leaning OCO plan to conduct early voting that day, OC eviscerating the statutorily required uniformity among Georgia OCO's counties. Allowing a lower court ruling that permits Saturday voting to stand creates OC an unequal system, where some counties will vote on November 26 and others will not, lawyers for the GOP committees wrote. Tuesday OCO's filing is the latest legal twist in the high-profile, December 6 runoff election between Democratic Senator Raphael Warnock and Republican challenger Herschel Walker. The new court petition comes a day after an appeals judge OCO in a victory for Warnock and Democrats OCO denied the Statutorily appeal of a lower court ruling that had allowed voting on the Saturday after a holiday. In their Tuesday petition to the Statutorily High Court, the Republican committees said 2 counties are having trouble staffing polling locations on Saturday, and many others are occupied with other tasks, such as testing and setting up machines for use in the runoff. The time crunch election workers now face can be traced back to the controversial 2021 election law passed by the Republican-controlled Georgia legislature, which cut the time allowed for a runoff from 9 weeks to 4. Opponents of allowing early voting on this upcoming Saturday argue it violates a state law prohibiting voting on Saturday if there is a state holiday on the Thursday or Friday before. The suit that originally pushed for Saturday voting had been brought by Warnock OCO's campaign, along with the Georgia Democratic Party and Democrats OCO Senate campaign arm. They argued that the state law did not apply to runoffs. Earlier Tuesday, voting rights advocates praised the lower court rulings that allowed Saturday balloting and publicly implored all 159 counties in the state to offer voting that day and to extend their hours on every early voting day. They said restricting advance voting could disenfranchise working-class Georgians. With this new appeal OC voters' right to the ballot box is in jeopardy again, Stephanie Alley, policy director of the New Georgia Project, said of the GOP OCO's emergency petition.